Hello, I'm trying to make a video to show you guys how exactly I want you to submit your final paper. I know it's kind of complicated, but bear with me. Let's go to our course webpage first. This one. Scroll down all the way down to week 16. Here I copy paste from the syllabus, which says 3 parts of the final paper should be submitted. A clean copy of the integrated paper, 4 separate Word documents with all changes you made tracked. Then a brief summary of your response to the comments. Okay. So, by the way, when you saw your paper with my comments, um, you wouldn't be able to download the paper with all the comments and yellow highlights because the system just simply doesn't allow you to do that. So what you'll do is you can just look at the yellow highlights and the comments in the text, um, and then open up a clean version and make a revision to where I made comments. And of course, you need to address my comments in the feedback section, like the section you saw when you saw your grade. So that's one thing. Let's click in. So as you can see, there are 5 different documents and their files for video on how to submit final paper. The first one is actually a updated version on summary of responses to instructors' comments based on some feedback from last week. So as you can see here, I break down the responses into different sections: paper section 1, section 2, section 3, and section 4. I try to include some real comments that I made on your paper this time. So for example, in section 1, the first comment, revise for final 1, check the paper and correct all grammar and writing errors. So your response could be, I had someone proofread the paper and make all the corrections, including those that are yellow highlighted in the paper. So because I said check the whole paper, so you should respond saying I had someone check the paper or I check it myself. Okay, so this one, second comment for section 1 is content related. I said add another article that shows the effectiveness of the program being evaluated. The response is I try to find a third article that shows, the effectiveness of the program being evaluated, but I couldn't. So I added an article that evaluated a similar program. So that's section 1. Section 2, as you can see, there are comments on the format and grammar of the paper. Okay, so you basically summarize what you did for those things. And then you also see comment that is content related. This one is also content related. Same for paper section 3 and paper section 4. Okay. I hope this is helpful. So let me close it out. So take a look at other documents here. So this is a revised section 1, okay? So as you can see, I made the running head. Oh, sorry, this is not right. Should be capitalized. Okay. And the cover page. So as you scroll down, you'll find there are some changes in this paper, and those changes are correctly tracked. Here is one example. I didn't have a tons of corrections on this one, and it's not based on your final paper, your project. This is one of my own manuscripts. So let me zoom in or zoom out. Sorry. As you can see on the side, it'll tell you what I did. Okay. For example, I deleted a bunch of citations here, and then this means I added a whole new paragraph. Here, deleted something, okay? So this is changes tracked. If you still remember what I said in class, all you need to do is go to review. You see track changes right now is on. That's why you see when I corrected section 1 in capitalized letters, it got tracked because its track changes is on. And all markup is shown. So, and that's why you saw all the comments to the side, to the right side. Okay, here, and all the new words, or the deletion of old words in the text, because all the markups are tracked. Okay, so this is one example. Let me close this out. Oh, let me keep it open because we'll come back to this later. Section 2. Section 2 is basically the same thing with all the changes I tracked, okay? So here, a change, another change, some more changes, not a lot. I said references omitted for the demonstration purpose only. So in your section 1 and 2, you should have references. So that's section 2. Let me go to section 3. Click on it. This is section 3. Okay, cover page. This one has more changes. Okay, that's why it looks more messy, but yeah. So no reference page for this one either. Let's go to, for some of your sections, you may not have references. If the original copy I made comments on had references, then your revised version should have a reference page. The last one is section 4. Once again, double click on it. Now it's open. So again, this is not correct. You see, it became red. That means the changes were tracked. Okay. So I scroll down. You see a bunch of changes I made to this section. Here especially, many changes. So in your paper, it might look something like this if you change a lot. It might not if you didn't change a lot. Okay, this is a longer section. All right, again, no reference page was included, even though I have in-text citations in the paper. Okay, now I want you to understand when you have all the changes tracked, you need to make a copy of all these documents. Let me go back to maybe to Finder and the download folder. Okay, here I have all these documents, and I'm gonna make a new folder. It's final. Then I'll just paste. So as you can see, there's a duplicate here. I'll just move it to trash. Then open these again. Oh, sorry. Let me close out the original versions, the versions that I just showed you. Okay, close everything out. Sorry, this is a little cumbersome, but just bear with me. So this is the copied section 1, right? Here I want you to go to review. Deselect track changes. Now you could select the whole paper. Remember, this is with the changes tracked, right? I want you to click on accept. You see there aren't any comments or track changes in your document. It means all the changes were made. And now it became a clean version. Okay, no comments, no side comments, no changes in the text either. So that's it, right? I want you to do the same to all other documents. Review, deselect track changes or disable track changes. Then Control A, then accept. Okay, there aren't any comments or track changes. Means all the changes were accepted. Okay, there's a section 2. Let's go to section 3. Section 3. Okay, you see the changes or comments to the side. Now do the same. Disable track changes. Then Control A, accept. Click OK. Now it became a clean version. Okay. So last one, right? Section 4. Again, this is the track changes version. The reason I had to make copies was, remember, I want you to submit 4 documents with changes tracked. If you did this in the original document, then you would lose all the track changes. I don't want to see that, and you probably don't want to end up with that either. Okay, so, but this is a copy, so you're fine. Let's see. So what we do here is go to review, click on tracking and disable track changes. Control A. You see bullying right there, right? It's a added word. So you click on accept. See, bullying is the same as all other words. Okay, all the changes were accepted. So now the final final step. Okay, not final, but okay. So you need to go back to your section 2 copy the whole thing and go to section 1. This is combining all the clean versions. Okay, go to the very end of this paper. Control V. Okay. Remember to get rid of the cover page and any extra spaces. Oops. It won't come up. Why? It won't come up. So anyway, this is not a good sign. Okay, let me, I don't know what's going on. Okay, let me try. Oh, okay. There's a section break. That's why. And for some reason, okay. All right, I deleted that section break. Remember, method is your first level heading. You should center it. And there's no extra space. Okay, just double space. That's it. So method to the middle, data and sample. Your second level heading should be all the way to the left. Okay, this is, this suicide is actually a third level heading. And this is not the right, sorry, this is not the right format. Okay, right format should be suicide. I can't remember whether it's bold or italicized. Let's just do bold for this demonstration purpose. I don't want to change all other third level headings. Okay, but you should make sure use the format, use the heading format consistently, and also according to APA. Let me just Google APA heading format. Okay. Okay, first level centered, second level flush left, third level indented, lowercase, ending with a period. So I did it right. It's not italicized. It's boldface. Okay. Let me go back to where I was. Okay, again, you need to copy and paste section 3. Let me do copy and paste. Okay. Delete this page. Control V. So now delete this and this section break. Yeah, I hate this. Section break was deleted. Okay, so you get the point. You will also need to copy and paste section 4, and then in the end, made a reference page. Okay, right to the very end. If you have any appendices actually go I can't remember exactly, go either before or after the reference page. Okay, you can do either way because I wasn't sure, not sure right now. Okay, so let's pretend, let's give this document a new name. Pretend this is the fully integrated version. Save as, right? Where is save as? Save as, okay. Save this as the final integrated. Click on save. Okay, I noticed something odd. So basically, which is about the heading, okay? The running head, sorry. You should make sure to change this section 3 to final integrated paper. It became section 3 because I copy pasted section 3. Yeah. Final integrated paper. Okay, now everything, you should change this one as well. Oh, now you got move. Okay. See, the second page just says final integrate paper, but on the first page it says running head final integrate paper. What you need to do is, you probably learned, is just click on different first page under header and footer. That way you can do whatever on the first page, and then the second page and the following pages will be the same. Okay, so close header. Okay, let me close everything out and show you the very last step, I believe, which is, of course, how to submit it online. So I already created final paper submission. Okay, so here, click on browse my computer. So let's see. You see here, brief summary of your response. This is one of the required documents. And then I believe these are the documents with the changes tracked. So attach everything here. And then I need to attach one more thing, one last thing, which is the integrated paper, which is this one. Now you got a summary, you got all 4 sections with changes tracked, and final clean version. Okay, click submit. Submission from preview assignment is not saved, but you got the point. So because I was using myself as a previewer of the website, it won't save change, but you won't encounter this problem. All right, I hope this video is helpful. If you have any other questions, please feel free to reach out. Let me see.